On the first day of my warning, Humberto was a cat 3, right in the exact place I said it would be, with a 20% out of C. On the second day of my warning, Texas got 43 inches of rain. And now it's day 3, and Jerry's lower than he should be. Plus, he's right across from Puerto Rico, and he is making a skull. And so right now, probably, the last thing you want to hear me talk about is how I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle living in a post-affection world. So I'm your Planetary Defense Commander, and I have not gotten a good luck kiss for this super peak hurricane season post THORnews warning day 3. Yeah, to the right we have a pink little galaxy known as Jerry, which is a Hurricane 2 category. That's what it is. To the left you have Puerto Rico. I hear it's a beautiful island filled with beautiful people and absolutely beautiful women. And they were devastated by Hurricane Maria 2 years ago. And so the models locked in on this thing is just going out to sea. And well, the models also said Jerry was going to be a lot higher than it is now. And so I'm over here freaking out. But not in a way that wants to make you freak out. Right? I imagine Puerto Rico will be getting serious wind soon. But yeah, I think he was supposed to be up here by now. And so there are a lot of things you can break down on this map, I would think. And if it's got an echo, it's because I am in the Fortress of Solitude again for like day 1,000. Good morning, Vietnam. All right, so it's supposed to be going like this. None of the models have it even getting, they all at the 75 longitude have it going like pew. All right, pew. Will that work for sound effect? Okay. But technically, it was supposed to be starting that a while ago. I mean, it was supposed to. But either way, they have it, all the models have the wall starting about here, and then it bounces. And so this blue area is, I think, the front trough high, upper level low. I don't know, pick one of them. That is supposed to be knocking down, meeting and greeting it, and kicking it out to the east. Maybe it's dry air, who knows? But we have a system to the left of it that may be forming, spinning, and causing trouble. Oh yeah, and I don't want to forget, while Jerry, and whether or not he does damage to Puerto Rico, who should be on absolute high alert and ready for, at worst, Category 2 hurricane direct hit, though we will hope and pray it goes north. This big moisture stream that devastated East Texas will now be devastating the middle of the United States of America again, and they were devastated 6 months ago. So that big storm that dropped 5 to 7 inches of rain in an hour will be heading north. Am I telling you that it's going to drop 5 to 7 inches of rain in an hour? No, but it might. And so that bad bitch is going to be moving north and then east. That is in the next few days and now. But I'm pretty laser beam obsessed with Jerry. Everybody else may be like, hey, it's going out to sea, but it's my job to be the skeptical doubter. So that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm doing right now. while trying to find the perfect font size. Okay. So I think this is the blue kicker that is supposed to be kicking this thing out to sea. And so he's supposed to come up like this, and then this is supposed to come down like this, get in front of it, bang, and then kick his ass out the door. Like, jerk, you do not belong here. So that is what's supposed to happen, I think. Like, let me show you a model. All right, that is Jerry, going out to sea. That's Karen. And in honor of the next hurricane, which has been drawn up as a major monster and would probably be around the same Hurricane Maria dates, I watched the first half of Goodfellas. But then I got too dark, so I turned it off because hurricane season is dark enough. But if you will notice, let's go back to Jerry for a second. And so Jerry here, his eye is already above Puerto Rico, right? And this is for the 6Z, hour 6, which should be about, 10 a.m.-ish, between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. And so from then it's like boom, boom, boom. That's just straight northwest. Can we agree on that? And then it hits the wall that is before 75. So the wall is always right about here. Right? Because as Bernie Reno always says, if it gets past the 75 Bay Campeche, it is locked in trouble. And I hope I didn't misquote Bernie. He's a badass. Okay. So then it hits the wall, see, straight up, like, and then it jiggles and it jaggles and it and it blows to bits. And then we got a low over here that keeps popping up that worries me. Anytime you get two over here, your thing, oh yeah, what's it talking about? Wait. Yeah, so all those chunks of pink you see, I'm all focused on Jerry, but I'm watching other chunks too. This is the pre-chunk that could mess up the trough high, front, whatever you want to call it. Then here's the chunk under it. And then here's the big bad Mohambo Jambo, which they're like, the Euro is drawn up as a monster every single time. And it just comes off like a man. Sorry for that reference. So maybe, who knows, maybe this was the Neptune opposition. Or if it's a KBO Planet 9 object, it could be one of those. It's KBO day. And so if it has a less elliptical orbit and it's one of the KBOs that's by Neptune, then I could be off by a week or two. And I don't know, people keep haggling with me in the comments about like, you said this, you said that. I said, well, I know, but I said we're looking at, well, yeah, but we're looking at for two major, like, record-breaking storms between the 18th and technically through October. So we're adjusting this, but we did get Humberto on day 3 in the exact spot, but I don't necessarily know if that is the storm I'm looking for. Anywho, so it could be one of these, or one of these, or it could be wrong altogether. All I know is, Karen, we have every reason to believe that Karen, it needs to be watched. And we're setting records here. Kiko, Mario, Lorena, Imelda, Umberto, Jerry. And you need to watch Lorena, because she'll cut your dick off. All right, now for some wasabi to clean your mental palate from that image. Here is Sophia Lorena. So you got chains of these things all along the new equatorial electrojet line that stretches from Baja area all the way up to Europe through Bing Bang Boom. Whew. This was me 2 hours ago. All the models have a consensus lock on Hurricane Jerry since the 13th, but Jerry is now lower than all the models' estimated position. Am I missing the front that is supposed to make it go 10 degrees north in the next 48 hours? The eye is still below Puerto Rico. That was 2 hours ago. And so, like, here was the model consensus Now let's go back over, because look, here are the two little islands. You with me? I wanted to make this one short. That didn't work out. Okay. So yeah. So there are the two little islands, right? And there's right there. And then there's Puerto Rico, straight across. I'll go back. Boom. So there's two little islands. And that would put it right here, I guess, because it's straight across. So it's pretty dang south of where all the models said it was going to be. So if it keeps going west, I don't know, I guess it's anywhere from 10 to 20 hours from Puerto Rico. I don't see anybody ringing any alarm bells. Everybody's sure confident in the models. Right now it's at 989 millibars of pressure. This is my clock. It's 10 o'clock. The windy lockup with the euro. It says it's 10 degrees or 10 millibars higher. The GFS puts it 20 millibars higher, and both have them right now above Puerto Rico. Now let's go to the mimic. Boom, 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 right there. And we can see, once again, it is not above Puerto Rico. So yeah, I'm very concerned about this. I'm concerned about this, concerned about this, concerned about the one rolling off Africa. I'm concerned about the people of Puerto Rico and St. Lucia and all the other islands around them. I don't know them that well. See, we're almost about to be past these friggin' islands, and it is staring straight across, right? And so we go back over here to, where was that? Not that one. Here. So that would put it right here. I mean, that's where it is on the radar, and both models have it northward. And so I don't see anything on the mimic that shows it to have a rapid turn, because it seems like this area has gotten a lot more pinker than they might have estimated. I don't even know. But remember, we didn't have much time on Imelda. People were making fun of it. Next thing you know, it was dropping 43 inches of rain and submerging Valeros. And so this is a 10 a.m. THORnews red alert, I guess. But until we see this thing going north, Puerto Rico, you've got a hurricane coming straight at you. And then the deeper it stays south and the deeper it gets west, and the more this moisture and precipitable water penetrates the blue, I think the more this has a chance to slip under. If it makes it past the 72-degree mark, yeah, I don't even know. Anyway, this is like my 100th video about the period starting on the 18th to the 23rd. And then that's just supposed to like kickstart the whole next 6 weeks to everybody staying fully aware, because I think we have one coming in forming on about the 8th of October in the Gulf of Mexico around here, and then it should be curving up through Florida if I got it right, but I could get it wrong. So everybody in the Gulf needs to be aware, because we're all pretty sure we're going to be getting homegrown hurricanes coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. Anywhere from now to the first week of October. So, God bless everyone. I will keep you posted, because that's what I do. And there's no way this energy is going to let me sleep. I'm sorry. Talking about how to deal. Oh, it almost looks like a face with two eyes. And I think this could reform after it gets past the islands. So this needs to be watched, Florida and the Gulfs. This needs to be watched. This needs to be watched. And let me show you the whole Karen thing. It was a bait and switch head fake. This is the infrared. Look at what's exploding over the part of South and North Dakota that should be on the watch out for tornadoes in the next 48 hours. And look at the infrared on this. This is, I mean, like, is that Jerry over here? I don't even know. Where's Jerry on this dang thing? But it looks like there's some weird action going on here. What was I talking about? Crap. and down here by all the volcanoes that have been going off like crazy. There's a lot of activity. See how this is the Euro, and this is Karen. Karen's a monster. Karen's as big right after rolling off Africa as this is. So this is why I think this could be the Neptune opposition / KBO, Planet 9. And the weird how they all hook up like that. That is just strange. It's all so strange right now. Everything's strange. People are strange. So yeah, that's a freaking monster, man. I mean, think Jerry's right under here and still bigger than Puerto Rico. But this unnamed thing, that's this one right here. So we have Jerry, who's coming straight at Puerto Rico. We have this one, which could develop once it gets past the islands. We have this one, which is like bigger than 4 states of rain. Then we got this one, which looks like it's going to be a Category 5 Maria monster. Bet you this one's Category 5 right off the bat. A really, really high Category 4. So we're on the 20th of the 3rd day of my watch, and if record-breaking waves and hurricanes to watch doesn't get you to raise your super high alert, I don't know what to do, man. And if I'm acting crazier, it's probably because I didn't get a good luck kiss and I'm operating at less than optimal performance, or it's because this is my 101th video. The situation is very red alerty, and I think a lot of people could be unprepared if anything close to a worst case scenario happens. But yeah, West Coast, don't be surprised if a lot of this moisture ends up in lower California, Four Corners, back into Texas, back to the middle. Hey, UK, looks like you got a wall of rain coming. Spain just had a bunch of bad flooding. That's pretty nasty rain in there. The National Hurricane Center is monitoring 11 systems in the Atlantic and the Pacific as the tropics stay super active. And a record has been set by the number we got just around us. So, stay cool, and I'll do my best to keep you informed. God bless everyone. Peace out.